Hey family and friends, this is Donnie. I'm at the lease. I came yesterday and did a lot of cutting, opening up the path. I'm right here at the shooting house now, and I've been working on it for a little over an hour. Right now everything's done at the house, and I finally got to where I have about 4 hours of free time. And so I'm going to work on this path some more, this trail. But we're going to go down there. I'm going to show you how far I am now. The video that I uploaded before this, I think it's the one directly before this. Anyway, where I'm cutting the path, we've got a storm back here behind me. That's that rumbling you're hearing. But that was just giving you a different perspective, a second person view perspective of how we make these trails. And some of these trails we have in our other hunting area is about a half a mile long, and it's taken several weeks to make those. It takes a long time. We do them by hand, but just to show you, you guys have an idea of how we do it. I just use hand pruners, and I got a hand saw from the early 50s. I'm leaving it in the car because it's been raining on and off, and I don't want to get it wet. It's still got the original blade on it that came with it from the factory, and it cuts like a razor, but I don't want to get it tore up. It's in excellent shape. But anyhow, let's get this show going. We're going to head that direction, and I'll show you where I'm at. Stand by. The path used to stop right at the back side of that old hog trap right there. That's a guillotine door style trap. You set a trigger on the inside of it with your food, your corn, whatever you're using for the pigs. And when they come in and start rooting around, they'll release that trigger and the door drops straight down and they can't get out. If you're just looking to get a pig to bring home and fatten up, or to butcher, they're very efficient for that. But if you're having to remove animals from a property, a lot of them, these traps are useless. This is the door here, and it'll drop down. You can see the little weep hole right there in the front, and they got an eye up top. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. There's an eye bolt up there, if you guys can see it, and that's where your cable goes, where you can open the trap back up and get your pig out. But it's a small little trap. But anyhow, this trail, it ended right here where we're at. There's the chair. I moved out of the way. But this was the end of it. This was a game trail, and this is what I opened up. Still got a lot of stobs on the ground, but I've got it back a pretty good ways now. We're going to try to connect this area, which is called Shooting House Road, with Chris's area, which is Hubcap Road. That way, if Chris knocks a big animal down or he gets hurt, something happens and he needs me, we don't have to go back on the road and then drive so far, drive out, lock the gate, and drive down to the next road. Once traffic clears, our airport is on this road, a mile and a half west or east of where I'm at right now, and so the traffic gets really congested. It's only a standard 2-lane road. And it is so pretty back here. I mean, I absolutely love it. And believe it or not, I have not been bitten by one skeeter yet. I had yellow flies get me, but no skeeters, thank God. And I haven't seen one snake yet. The only snake I've seen lately was yesterday, and that was at the gate coming in. And it was a black racer, or an indigo. It's a long, skinny black snake with a pretty purple blue tint to him. They won't bother you. They're good to have, because they'll eat a bunch of the tiny rodents, and the less rodents, the less food there is for the moccasins and the rattlers. Over on Hubcap Road, we found the skeleton of a dead snake, a big one. And then I seen what I believe was a copperhead. He took off and I only got to see about half, his back half. I didn't get to see the whole snake. And I've gained a pretty good bit of ground today. Move some of these limbs to the side. Catching my foot. Yeah, the video where I was cutting this, I filmed it in a second person perspective for you guys. And this was as far as I got, was right here. And this, from this point forward, is what I've done today. This whole area is swampland, even if you pull it up on a topography map or a topographic map. And at the end of this trail, there's high ground, and I found 2 buck rubs down here. So there's deer back here, this little high spot. Chris is an avid deer hunter, and so I'm gonna show him what I found back here. We tag team. If we get a big deer in an area, we'll hunt it together until we get it harvested. And Chris and I, the way we hunt, if one of us shoots a deer, only one of us, then we split the deer with the other person. As long as one of us makes a harvest, we both get meat, and it works out fabulous that way. You know, if you guys hunt in an area, you have a hunting partner, it works good up to 3 people. If you have more than 3 people, you know, it's just not enough meat, unless you're 3 single people. But if you have families, you really need more than a little portion of deer to feed a family. But this is where I got so far. The game trail goes straight through there. We got an old deer rub right here in that tree, and there's another one up here. So I'm gonna work on this area for a little bit. It's a little ridge from here that I'm on, and I can see water through the trees back over there. But that's a good thing, because there's a ridge and there's a good chance that the game are traveling down it. Okay, I hope you guys don't fall over. Clipping some of this stuff out of the way, open it up. I'm not clipping the bush the deer is rubbing on, because he'll come back next year and he'll rub it again, usually if he's a young buck. Your older bucks will, but normally they get on that bigger stuff, like that tree that's up there. folks, this is as far as I made it. It looks like it turns into a high ground over there, but I don't know. It's wet around me. I'm tired. My neck is on fire, so I'm gonna head back to the car. I just wanted I want you guys to see the distance, how much area we covered today. Doing it by hand, you know, it's not hard when you're in a shaded area like this. If my neck wasn't doing this to me today, then I keep on cutting, but I just can't handle it no more. There's a lot of wild pig signs out here everywhere, and quite a bit of deer activity also. That's a good thing. And they set me up a little ground blind or a little chair or something in here. I love hunting areas like this. It's a little difficult to hunt, but it gives the animals a chance. This area here, you can see pretty good ways back. It'd be a hard shot though if you had a muzzle loader, which is what I use. We covered some distance today. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Lord. Even with the neck hurting me, I'm very grateful for that. Knocking off a couple of dead limbs poked me. If it wasn't so wet, this would make a beautiful little hiking trail. But it stays wet this section I'm in now. Got that pond algae growing in it. And then up here it's got that grass that I don't know what it's called. It has leaves on it like a tulip, but it's closer. Looks like cattails, miniature cattails. This area here holds water year round. It would have to have that stuff growing in it. Didn't have all that grass in the bottom. I'll fall down in it right now. I am hot. Thank the Lord it's only 170 today. Them guys out there in the northwest, boy, they are getting beaten. That heat wave that set in up there. A couple of them areas up in Washington, they're calling for 113 degrees. That's kind of average for here in summer. It wouldn't be so bad if the humidity wasn't so doggone high all the time. The humidity's, it averages 90%, 95%, and it's horrible. Had the path quite a ways back. I didn't realize it was quite that far. Wow. Good deal. Grabbed my water bottle when I was at the car earlier, and for some reason I took a drink out of it and put it back in the car. I'm going to be doing me some belly flushing here in a minute. Coming up on the trap. Only 100 feet to go. clothes. My pants are wet from just above the knee down, and my boots are full of water. Go figure. I wasn't afraid of snakes. I'd just wear my old tennis shoes out here. Sure be more comfortable. There we go. Here's the car. And folks, thank you all for checking in if you watched the video this far. If not, no big deal. I certainly understand. It's hard to sit and watch an hour-long video, or however long this one ends up being. Guys, thank you greatly. Thank you for your support and your love. For standing up for me when I have some of these rough riders stop through and badmouth me. I greatly appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it. But we're not going to worry about them folks. They come through and say a few bad things. In their mind, it makes them look good, and then they move on. But they've got to answer for it in the end. We don't. So keep loving and hugging and pushing your way forward through life. Guys, I love each and every one of you. Y'all have an absolutely phenomenal weekend. May the glory of God surround you in all that you do. If all goes well, if I'm not feeling too awful this evening, I'm going to do a live show. Just wanted to touch base with you on some weird things that have been happening. I was going to do it yesterday, but it just wasn't possible. My neck was hurting me so bad. By the time the sun went down, I just got in the recliner, and that's where I stayed. But y'all have a good weekend. I'll see you sometime soon. If not tonight, it'll be soon. But until that time comes, be safe.